हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषणपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये. I welcome everybody to the Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna program by Academy of Yoga and Oriental Studies. This is a lecture series on Yoga Sutra by Dr. Indulata Das, Director, Academy of Yoga and Oriental Studies. Today we'll discuss about Samadhi. Samadhi is a synonym of yoga. Definition of Samadhi. Samadhi is yoga. Definition of yoga is yoga chitta vritti nirodha, or yoga is arresting the vrittis of the chitta. In writing the commentary, Vyasa writes yoga samadhi. That means yoga is samadhi. Therefore, definition of yoga is definition of samadhi. In which plane or chitta bhumi is samadhi possible? Chitta bhumis are of 5 kinds. Khipta, Mudha, Vikkhipta, Ekagra, Niruddha. Number 1 is Khipta. It is full of Rajoguna. It is always restless. Number 2 is Mudha. It is full of Tamoguna. There is stupefaction in this Chitta bhumi. Number 3 is Vikkhipta. There is mostly Rajoguna and occasional Sattoguna. Sometimes it is stable, sometimes it is unstable. There is stability sometimes and there is instability sometimes. No samadhi is possible in these 3 planes. Then there is the Ekagra state, that is one-pointed Ekagra Chitta bhumi. Then there is Niruddha Chitta bhumi. It is arrested. Here arrested Chitta vritti. Samadhi is possible in these 2 planes. Minimum requirement for samadhi is Ekagra Chitta bhumi. Vyasa, therefore Vyasa writes, Jastu Ekagre Chetasi, etc. Now classification of samadhi. Samadhi is divided into 2 categories, Sampragyanta Samadhi and Asampragyanta Samadhi. Sampragyanta Samadhi, the definition is, this is actually not the definition, it is the classification of Sampragyanta Samadhi. We may say it is the definition also. This samadhi is called Sampragyanta because it follows gross subtle happiness or misidentification of Purusha as its objects. It happens only in the Ekagra plane of Chitta. There is only one vritti according to the choice of the yogi. Is it possible? Is Sampragyanta Samadhi possible in other planes? If there is one vritti in that plane, for example, Shakuntala was engrossed in Dusyanta's thought. There was only one vritti in her chitta. Was she in Sampragyanta Samadhi state? No, because there are some conditions for Sampragyanta Samadhi. Vyasa writes, Jastu ekagre chetasi sadbhutam artham pradyotayati khinoti cha kleshan karma bandhanani slathayati nirodham abhimukham karoti sa sampragyanta yoga iti akhyayate. Vyasa bhasya. So there are a few conditions. The conditions are like this. Has to be in the Ekagra state where Sattva is the dominant guna. Sampragyanta has to be in Ekagra state only. Therefore, Vyasa writes in the conditions that Jastu Ekagre Chetasi. Then he writes Satbhutam Artham Pradyotayati. That means it leads to true knowledge, not false knowledge or anything else. Number 3, he writes Khinoti cha kleshan. That means it weakens the kleshas. Kleshas are of 5 kinds, so we will discuss it in some other lecture. Then karma bandhanani slathayati. That means it loosens the bondages of karma. Then nirodham abhimukham karoti. That means it takes the yogi to the state of vrittilessness. Now let us discuss about the concentration of Shakuntala. Shakuntala was engrossed in the thought of King Dushyanta. But she was not in Sampragyanta Samadhi because her concentration did not fulfill other characteristics, other conditions for Sampragyanta Samadhi or Sampragyanta Yoga. She was in Mudha state. It is full of Tamoguna. Therefore, it is not Sampragyanta Samadhi. Now, Sampragyanta Samadhi is of 4 kinds. Vitarkanugata, Vicharanugata, Anandanugata, and Asmita Anugata. Number 1 is Vitarkanugata. There is vritti of a gross object like a deity or the sun or the moon, etc. Number 2, in Vicharanugata, number 2 is Vicharanugata. There is the vritti of a subtle object like Tanmatra, etc. Then number 3 is Anandanugata. Vritti of something related to happiness or sattva guna or the indriyas. Then fourth is Asmita Anugata. Vritti of misidentification of Purusha with Prakriti. This is Asmita Anugata. Asampragyanta Samadhi. What is Asampragyanta Samadhi? Virama Pratyabhyasa Purbaha Sanskara Seso Nyaha. Virama is absence of vrittis. Pratyaya is cause. Virama Pratyaya means Paravairagya. Abhyasa means practice. Purva means that which precedes. Sanskara Sesonyaha. The other Samadhi or the Asampragyanta Samadhi is one where there is no vritti but only sanskaras remain. Asampragyanta Samadhi is a state which is attained by the practice of Parapairagya. It is the state when there is no vritti in the chitta, only sanskaras remain. Now what is sanskara? Sanskaras are the impressions of the vrittis. When vrittis leave the chitta, it leaves the impressions. The sanskaras remain in the chitta, in the sanskara, in sanskara, 8 sanskaras. Division of Asampragyanta Samadhi. Asampragyanta Samadhi is of 2 types. Bhava Pratyaya Samadhi and Upaya Pratyaya Samadhi. Now what is Bhava Pratyaya Samadhi? Bhava Pratyaya Videha Prakriti Layana. The Videha and Prakriti Laya yogis attain the Bhava Pratyaya Asampragyanta Samadhi. Or the Samadhi of Videha and Prakriti Laya yogis is called Bhava Pratyaya. Bhava Pratyaya is the state of chitta in which there is no vritti. But these yogis are not liberated because they have no viveka jnana or discriminating knowledge about Purusha and Prakriti. Now Videha and Prakriti Laya yogis. Who are the Videha yogis and who are the Prakriti Laya yogis? Videha yogis, they are in the vrittilaya state but are not liberated. Due to lack of self-realization, they have no knowledge about the Purusha and Prakriti. They have no knowledge that I am the Purusha, I am not the Prakriti. They are inferior to Prakriti Laya yogis. They move within the universe. Then we come to Prakriti Laya yogis. Who are the Prakriti Laya yogis? These are superior yogis and are almost gods. They experience higher enjoyments. They can move beyond the universe. These are Prakriti Laya yogis. They are superior yogis than the Videha ones. Now Upaya Pratyaya Samadhi. Second type of Asampragyanta Samadhi is Upaya Pratyaya Samadhi. Shraddha Virja Samadhi Pragya Purvaka Itaresham. Upaya Pratyaya Samadhi is attained by the practice of Shraddha, Virja, Smruti, Samadhi and Pragya. Now what is Shraddha? Shraddha is reverential faith, trust on the words of Guru and on the Shastras. Then Virja is enthusiasm leading to sustained effort. Smruti is memory or repeated recollection. Then Samadhi is concentration of mind. Here it means the Sampragyanta Samadhi. Then Pragya, practice of discriminating knowledge. These are the upayas. By the practice of these, the yogi attains the Upaya Pratyaya Samadhi. Now this is a table of Samadhi. Samadhi is divided into 2 groups, Sampragyanta Samadhi and Asampragyanta Samadhi. Again, Sampragyanta Samadhi is divided into 4 groups. Vitarka Anugata, gross object. Gross object is the object of meditation here. And then Vicharanugata, here subtle objects are the objects of meditation. Then Ananda Anugata, here Indriyas, etc. are the objects of concentration. Then Asmita Anugata, misidentification of Purusa and Prakriti is the object of concentration or meditation in this samadhi. Then we come to Asampragyata Samadhi. Asampragyata Samadhi is of two types, Bhava Pratyaya and Upaya Pratyaya. Bhava Pratyaya is attained by Videha and Prakriti Laya yogis. Upaya Pratyaya is attained by yogis who practice Shraddha, Virya, Smruti, Samadhi and Pragya. Thank you. Thank you for listening to this lecture. If you have any queries, you may write in the comment box. I shall be happy to answer your questions. Thank you again.